Most people buy Bitcoin on the first exchange or trading platform they find. They download an app they've never heard of, connect their bank account or debit card, they move money across, and assume that everything is safe. But exchanges are not all the same, especially trading platforms, and choosing the wrong one can genuinely cost you a lot of money. I wanted to create this video and explain why, because most people only learn this lesson after something's gone wrong. I'm Harvin DeBogle, and I've been investing in Bitcoin since 2015, and I help professionals buy and store Bitcoin safely without the stress or confusion. On the surface, most exchanges look identical. A clean app, a simple buy button, and a long list of coins to choose from. But behind the scenes, the safety standards vary massively. Some platforms are unregulated, some have weak security practices, some rely on fragile banking relationships, some have anonymous owners, and some are based in jurisdictions which you have no real protection. Since 2015, I've watched exchanges disappear overnight. Loads of them. Withdrawals frozen, platforms hacked, companies gone bankrupt. In some cases, entire customer balances were just completely gone. The point is simple. Not all exchanges operate with the same kind of integrity that, say, you have. They're not all open and honest. Most new investors worry about the price of Bitcoin. They rarely consider the risk of the platform they're using, the one they're actually buying the Bitcoin from. Here are 5 risks most people normally overlook. The first is counterparty risk. If the exchange goes bust, your Bitcoin becomes part of the bankruptcy case, and there is no guarantee you'll see it again. Withdrawal freezes. Exchanges can pause withdrawals at any time, without warning or explanation. Fake liquidity. Some small exchanges, and even big ones, show trading volume that just isn't real. You place an order, nothing gets filled, or at worst it gets filled at a wrong price. Security failures. Private keys mishandled, staff access to customer wallets, hot wallets are drained, poor internal controls, banking problems. If their bank shuts them down, your deposits are stuck until they find a new partner. When you're managing real savings, these risks matter far more than convenience. We don't need to exaggerate everything. Just look at the history. FTX collapsed, customers' funds vanished, Celsius froze withdrawals. Dozens of smaller regional exchanges have quietly shut down in the background with the same pattern, like companies like TradeOga. None of these failures were obvious in advance to the average user. On the surface, everything looked normal until it didn't. For your first Bitcoin purchase, you want the opposite of flashy. A reputable exchange is typically regulated, established, transparent, backed by real banking partners, clear about its leadership team, it's easy to withdraw from, and consistent year after year. Good exchanges are boring, and in Bitcoin, boring is usually safer. Even when you're using a reputable exchange, your funds are not risk-free. The exchange is a temporary parking spot. That's a good way to think about it. Your long-term home is your actual wallet, your hardware wallet. So you should buy it on an exchange and then withdraw it to your wallet. Own your Bitcoin outright. That's how you remove counterparty risk completely. It's really the only way. You buy Bitcoin and you move it into your own personal custody. If you look closely, the red flags are obvious. Hundreds of random altcoins are listed, no physical address, no real support team, no regularity disclosure, huge bonuses or promotions, founders you can't identify, amateur website, based in places which have no clear jurisdictions. If the platform feels rushed, noisy, or too good to be true, it probably is. My own process is pretty straightforward. I use reputable, regulated exchanges with a long operating history. I buy my Bitcoin and I withdraw it immediately onto my hardware wallet. This is the safest and simplest system. If you want to learn the exact system I use to buy Bitcoin properly and store it safely, I'll create a separate video walking you through the full process step by step. It's completely free, there's no opt-in, you can watch it after this. The link is in the description. If you found this video useful, feel free to subscribe and like the video. It really helps the channel. And if there's a specific Bitcoin related topic that you want me to talk about and break down, just leave a comment below and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching.